You go to the Quilman here, and welcome back to Minecraft. And this is actually supposed to be Pixelmon. It's actually supposed to be Piratemon even. But Piratemon, unfortunately, has been cancelled. I'm sorry, I know. Keep canceling my projects, I know. It's just, I tried to breed Misdreavus and Ditto in order to get a female Misdreavus, because the one I hatched wound up being male. And I wanted two for the team. One to travel with me as a traveling companion, and one, you know, just to serve its spot on the gym team. But, apparently, I got to work once, but it wound up being male again, and I'm stubborn, so I tried it again, and it kept crashing the game. So I put it into, I submitted it as a bug to the Pixelmon forums. Apparently, one of the guys in charge of it, I'm not quite sure which one it is, I think it's like MoBoy76 or something like that, I don't remember the name exactly. He said apparently Misdreavus was the problem. And I think it's along the lines of, like, I have, you know, 2 Misdreavus, and I'm not supposed to have even that many. I don't know. It was messed up, and I'm not gonna go back to it when I can't use, you know, something I've built up like that. So, whatever. So, Wednesday I've got another video planned, but today I was actually going to play Piratemon for you guys, and that didn't happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build the houses that I was planning on trying to set up in a creative world to do this. So, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I'm going to come up with it as I go along, and I'll do a, you know, I'll do a speed up selection process and all this other. Or, I'm going to do the selection process normal for you guys for each individual house. I'm going to have multiple houses, and yeah, that's going to be a thing. You guys are probably going to enjoy it. I hope. I hope. So, let's get right down to it. So, I'm doing this in 1.7.10 so I don't accidentally use, you know, 1.8 blocks or anything like that. So, let me check this book and see what I have available to me. Now, in Vanilla, we're not going to have Sponge. Or, in Pixelmon, we're not going to have Sponge. So, that's out. I don't want to use ore blocks because people will try to mine that. Bedrock's also completely and utterly out of the question, and I think it's safe to say all the nether stuff may as well not be used at all. Moss stone's going to be hard to find, and so are the variants of bricks, or stone bricks rather, so that's also out. Mycelium, podzol, and grass block's going to be hard to come by, considering where I'm going to be setting this up. You guys will be interested to see what I'm going to do with it later, but cobblestone wall. I'm trying to come up with a good design here. I'm trying to think of what colors would match. So let me quickly test these all out. So what goes with this gray? Use the wood planks. Now I'm actually using a texture pack right now. But this one's supposed to be really close to vanilla textures. So I don't like that. Let's try. I don't normally use jungle wood because I just think it looks bad. I can kind of see it. Nah, I ain't feeling that. How about I don't have that be the actual corner. How about we have... Ooh, here's an idea. That was a weird graphics glitch. I hope that actually was caught in recording, because I want people to be able to see that at least, because that was actually pretty funny looking. Oh! Oh man! I mean, this is a very basic house, but oh man, that actually looks really good. Now here's the problem. This door. Looks like it offsets it a little. Not as much as that. Ooh, that actually looks pretty nice. I like this. This looks pretty good. I know a lot of people would probably disagree on that, but I like that. Can't exactly describe what it looks like, though. It's beyond description, like almost every build I make. You know, I could seriously continue this build like a spiral way up. Have like this be a lighthouse. That wouldn't be too bad. Instead of someone's house, have this be a lighthouse. I like this though. I think this is a very nice build, but it'd have to be a 7x7 on the outside. You know where the shadow is right now, which means this would have to be 9x9 on the rim. Aside from that, awesome build. I like how this turned out. Now, let me redo this, and I'll do it with a bigger size, don't worry. Let me redo this. That actually does look pretty good. Still kind of prefer the cobble one though, but that's just me preferring cobblestone. This is definitely looking better. Just because it's a larger build. So there's definitely more space in it. And I think the extra fence make it look better. The small build actually could be useful for, as I said, you know, a watchtower or something like that. So, not bad, not bad. Let's see. So we've got 2 already. Let me rebuild the other one right quick. I'll make a quick cut and have the other one rebuilt right next to the cobble menace, basically, that I've built. And yeah. And we'll get right down to it. Okay, so all 3 houses are built. I fixed the cobble structure and replaced all the wood that was going to be in the build with iron. So we have, you know, the iron bars, the iron door. And let me, just for this demonstration, throw a lever. And when I place levers, I usually try to place them on top of doors. I don't know why. It's just something I prefer to do as opposed to, you know, leaving them on the side. I think levers on the side just throw off symmetry, and it just doesn't look too good. And I do like how this looks. And I really like how this looks. This is definitely... Pardon. This is definitely my favorite of the 3 options I've built. And I wish I could, you know, make 3 very good-looking versions of this. But that would be too samey, and I don't want, you know, all the buildings in the town to look exactly the same and have the same shape and everything. So, you know, I gotta choose, like, do I like the sandstone or the cobble better. And with the fence, the cobble one looks terrible. With the iron, the cobble one looks moderately less bad. This one looks spectacular with the fence. And I hate how sandstone looks. I really hate how sandstone looks. As a matter of fact, let me switch this, because this is actually probably going to look a lot better if I do this. Yeah, there you are, chiseled. That looks so much better. Doesn't exactly throw it off. It just gives it, you know, a little more, less of the terrible looking texture. So yeah, unfortunately the cobblestone one's gonna have to go. And I hate that because, as I said before, I really like how cobblestone looks. But there's kind of no way to make this work with, you know, windows and doors unless you put some glass in there. And I actually don't want to use glass at all in this build. It would really benefit this one to have some glass in it because, you know, you can't really see out the windows that I've got set in here. But at the same time, it's also hard to see in, so you win some, you lose some. The fence wouldn't look too good in that, but the cobblestone walls look amazing. And then if I use cobblestone walls here, it'd just be too samey. And then the fence just looks great in there. It matches it very well to my eyes. Now, I want to make a third type of house. And I don't exactly know how I want to do this. This is going to be like, you know, the shop and everything. And then, I don't know, I'll have like an underground Pokemon Center spawned in or something. Or maybe I'll build one. I don't know how I'm going to roll with this. Matter of fact, I haven't actually gone over what the reason I'm doing this for right now is, because Piratemon, as I said, just won't work anymore. So, there's a server that's going to come off whitelist soon, like when they've got their spawn town set up, and they're actually, you know, they're doing YouTuber applications and stuff like that. So I want to make a full series on this server, if they'll, you know, if they'll allow it. But I want to actually make one of the towns, and I want to make the town underground. I don't know why. I just felt like an underground town. You know, I'm a ghost user. I like dark type Pokemon and, you know, ground type, water type. So I figured an underground town would be probably my best bet. Don't ask me why. It just sounds good. So what I need to do, and this is the problem with spawning in a super flat world instead of, you know, a normal world, is I don't have the option to, you know, come up with a good design for an entrance to this town. However, I figure, should I take, you know, just the basic you know, this whole thing, the mess from the abandoned mine shafts. If I just take this, you know, that doesn't look too good. And it's kind of hard to get through, for Pokemon at least. And I expect people to, you know, have their Pokemon out. I mean, I don't expect people to have their Pokemon out all the time in the town, it's just, I feel it gives a better sense of togetherness with your Pokemon if you have them outside their Pokeball. And, you know, I'm a little weird, so of course I'd think that. But, I'm going to make this a little wider to show that the town, for the most part, is going to have a pretty good sized ceiling and everything. But I want people to realize that this town's supposed to be Pokemon friendly. Now this path is going to go, you know, downstairs and into the side of a hill. Like, this is going to be the hillside. You know, right in the edge of the hillside, and it's just going to continue down and spiral around and wind up basically in this gigantic open cavern inside the mountain. And that's going to be where the town is located. You know, there's going to be glowstone in the ceiling, or redstone lamps, or whatever I want to do. You know, there's like going to be lava pools, water pools, Just all kinds of stuff. And I want, you know, these houses to be part of that. But I think just using this setup, and then like having rails, or better yet, instead of having, you know, the rails tell you where to go, like stone brick slabs, or stone slabs, or something like that, for paving. Ooh, yeah, stone slabs would work really well for paving. Hang on. That actually sounds like a great plan. I usually don't come up with plans that good. This really does look like a paved road. You gotta give me credit for that. Now I could put this a half slab up, but this server's supposed to be, you know, I think it's supposed to be peaceful, and, you know, the mobs are off and everything like that. So I think it'll be okay if we don't worry about the whole, you know, that whole mess, basically. I think this looks pretty good. You know, and this is like the sign that the town opening is getting close. Then you just go down into the hill. You know? Plain and simple. Also, this kind of looks like Tetris. Like, push this back and then pull all these and it just locks into place. That's pretty funny looking. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually. This looks like a good setup so far. And then I'll try to get Silk Touch on a shovel and try to get some grass and throw that in, and who knows, maybe I'll actually do this number where I'll have some obsidian surrounding, you know, an enchanting table, the enchanting table I've been using, or something like that. And then, you know, the bookcases around that. However I plan on doing this, it's going to have to look good. There's no getting around this fact. This place is going to have to look nice. It's a server. And it's a Pixelmon server at that. If it doesn't look good, then honestly, there's no point in building it, in my opinion. And I know, I've done terrible looking builds on basically everything I've done. But I'm wanting to turn around and try to do something nice. But I need to build a third type of house. This is going to have to be completely different from all the others. But this means it'll probably heavily rely on bricks, wool, maybe some... Ooh, ice wouldn't be too bad, considering the fact that this is underground. Let me see what I can do with this. Give me a moment. Okay, so I did a little tweaking here and there with this build. I like the ice as windows. I think that does look very good. It's a very nice touch. The only problem is ice can melt. So this house isn't going to be very well lit. It's probably going to rely a lot on redstone torches for light. And that's not bad. Or, you know, actually, what would probably be better... Hang on. Right, I was right on it. I'll put the lever on top again because I'm just that way about it. You could probably have like redstone torches under the floor, or better yet, no, I guess it'd have to be under the floor, and then like have a wool floor and then redstone on top of that, and then have the redstone be the light. That wouldn't look too bad actually. But anyway, that's not the point. Point is, this is going to be, this particular build, going to be very uncommon, very expensive. You know, because all this is lapis lazuli blocks. Now I can easily switch the lapis lazuli blocks and the packed ice blocks for, you know, the blue wool and the light blue wool, and that'll look okay. That will be almost, but not quite as good. That'll be a very woolly house, though, and that's my biggest problem with it. But the ice looks really good for windows, and that's the only reason I did packed ice and lapis lazuli blocks, because I wanted it to be very natural looking still. You know, I seriously walk in here and I feel a lot colder than I do when I, you know, go in the first place. Now, the biggest problem with this, you're not going to want to use a lever, first of all. But the biggest problem with this is actually getting into the house, because the door that looks best with this is an iron door. Actually, that's not too bad considering. And have like a ring of these around the doorway. That wouldn't be too bad. Then you just hit any of them you want and you go in. Not bad, not bad. Except for the ones on the corners, because that's just not going to work. Any hoozle, any hoozle. So I think this is going to turn out pretty well. Like I said, I'm going to probably have to switch all this for wool. Which means I'm going to be killing a lot of reap, and I'm going to be breaking a lot of flowers, and I'm going to be, you know, getting a lot of mining done and killing a lot of lapis. I mean, I'm going to spend a lot of time out in the oceans. It's kind of sad I'm going to have to take out so many lapis in order to pull this stunt off. And let me see if I can put a ring around the top of this house, see if it looks any better. And I'm actually going to do it a level lower than the stairs. Yeah, I'm going to do it at this level. I'm going to see how this looks. Should I leave this or no? You know? I know I'm the one building this, and what's going to happen, what's going to inevitably happen, I'm going to give these houses to people who want, you know, to stay in that town specifically, as opposed to living in any of the other towns, because that's how this is going to work, apparently. And they're going to take these houses and make them however they want. But I definitely like this house best of all. And while I think this looks really good, there's not a whole lot you can do with, you know, the blue colors. And, you know, no one except me seems to like the gray. And I don't like sandstone normally. Like I said, this is actually like my second favorite one. Including this one, this is still my second favorite. But I still don't like how sandstone looks, and I don't want to live in this. I just don't want to live in this for too long, because I'm gonna get sick of that. Normally, living in a wood house, I've not had a problem with ever, and I don't understand why this is, but it's never been a problem for me. Now, I don't know whether I like seeing the log or not. I don't know. Let me give this a whirl, maybe a hurl. You know, this may make me throw up because it looks so bad. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to go outside and have a better look at it. This is certainly serving the purpose it's supposed to be serving for the inside. I like how it looks inside. Now let's see how it looks on the outside. I can't exactly see it as well. I like the roof still. I think the roof is well made, but I don't like the way the house outside, the outside house looks. And then if I did this, it wouldn't be really that symmetrical, and that would just make me upset. Even though I'm not I don't think of myself as someone who has a problem with that normally. I can tell when I'm actually going to have a problem with it. I just don't think I normally will have an issue with something of that nature. So yeah, I guess that'll have to do. There's no way of making it perfect. Because honestly, I think the size of this house is good enough. I think the back here is going to... No? 7 by 9. 7 by 9 build. Oh man. That's actually a pretty good room, considering. And then, of course, you could have like a basement somewhere. There's not really much room to grow up the top with this house. Anyway, it'll actually be very interesting to see what people come up with once they take down their own houses. If they decide to take down their own houses, they may just leave them. You know, they may actually like them enough to leave them. That would be surprising to me, but whatever. Some people work in strange ways. Can I add a top to this and have it look better? I honestly don't think there's much looking any better for this, but hey, I'm willing to try. That's not right. Does that fix anything? I think that's kind of just overkill, but it works. Can I add these here? Because I was actually seeing these corners curl up. Nah, it doesn't look good. That top really just does not look right. But yeah, this is still my favorite build. This one right here. And then this one, like I said, this could probably work as like a lighthouse or something. But this is going to be an underground build. A lighthouse is kind of pointless. Unless it winds up on the top of the hill. Which wouldn't be too bad. And then, honestly, that could probably just be like a 3x3 and have like, you know, a ball at the top of glass or something with lava in it, like I've seen people do before. Or heck, you could probably just coat the outside with glowstone, and it'll work well too, or lamps or something. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. Like have a small sphere of, you know, redstone blocks, and then have the entire outside be lamps. That wouldn't be too bad, I guess, but that would be a lot of redstone. And again, if I'm going to be sitting here getting wool to build this thing, I'll probably be getting a lot of redstone from the reap. I remember, for some strange reason, I remember they drop redstone. And the size of this is going to vary. You know, maybe there'll be like initial payment for the house or something, or the plot, rather. And the house is just going to be sitting in it. Oops. This is pretty good, actually. I like how this is coming together. And I will refer back to this as needed if and when I actually get to doing that. So yeah. I guess that's going to be all. Thank you all for watching. It's so helpful to know that you guys are actually bothering to watch my videos. So if you actually are watching, please, you know, click like, comment, subscribe, do whatever, you know, just so I know that you guys are actually watching and enjoying what I'm doing. I'm really doing my best to try to branch out and do new things, and try to find something I'm actually going to talk about more often, because I don't talk enough in my videos. You guys know that. You guys know that. That's why you don't watch so often. I know. I hear you. I feel you. Honestly, if people talk as much as I do in videos normally, it'd be very boring on YouTube. So, I mean, you know, I'm the bad to counteract the good, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better. Because the good on YouTube doesn't need to be counteracted. It needs to be supplemented with more good. That's what I believe. I believe that all of us who are Let's Players on YouTube should help each other grow as a community. And, you know, you viewers are also part of that community. Yeah. So I try to help you guys by making my videos and, you know, trying to entertain you, even if I do a bad job of it. I want to know you guys are actually paying attention and are there. So just please let me know you're there in some way, shape, or form. And now I feel bad because I'm crying out like, oh, come on, no one watches my videos. I know you guys watch. I know you guys watch. And it's not so much I need confirmation as I just need to know that, you know, you guys are liking something I'm doing, or not liking something I'm doing, and I need to know what I need to change or do more of, you know? Yeah, that's basically it. I just don't feel like I'm getting feedback. And that's what I'm requiring most. Feedback from you guys. Because you guys are the ones who are basically enduring my videos for your own pleasure. Or displeasure. I don't know. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you some other time. 谢谢再见. Thank you.